What is that?
Okay, let's clear it all out. It's demo day!
Wait, what's happening? Who are you people?
What's going on?
Whoa, wait, you can't. Whoa! Hey, what are you doing? All right, she's all set. Set with what?
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. On today's video, we are heading back into the mind of Riley as her emotions return for another adventure in Inside Out 2. Joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust are back in action, looking after Riley whatever may come their way. But Riley faces a big change in her life as she begins to experience new emotions: anxiety, envy, ennui, and embarrassment that threaten to take over entirely. The first Inside Out came out in 2015, and I remember it blowing me away. It's a very honest and ingenious project, striking that well-known Pixar chord of entertaining the youngsters, but also speaking directly to adults. That entire bing bong moment will never ever fail to make me well up. But around 2019, just after the release of Toy Story 4, Pixar came out and they made a very bold statement. They said that they were no longer going to be doing sequels to their pre-existing films. They were going to focus their attention on original stories only. And I thought, great. I've had the sequels that I want. I got My Incredibles 2. That was my main drive. I have that. Now I want you to give me more original stories that I can latch onto. I don't need to be revisiting all of these characters again. And it was going well. You had films like Turning Red, Luca, Lightyear, which I admittedly like more than others. Critically, the films were succeeding. Financially, they were tanking. They were tanking so hard. Now, of course, the small little COVID pandemic, that didn't really help things. And also, Disney just shifted all of the Pixar releases onto Disney Plus, like day and date. You could either see it in the cinemas or you could just stay at home, where you might not catch COVID and watch this film instead. And it drove Pixar into the ground. So much so that they've now gone back on their word. They're making a Toy Story 5. They're making an Incredibles 3. Now we have Inside Out 2. Admittedly, I think Inside Out probably lends itself best in terms of making a sequel because you can just follow Riley's development and the new emotions that she's experiencing. And luckily for us, that is what this film does. Now, is Inside Out 2 better than the first? No. The original took an amazing concept and brought it to life in such a way that I honestly don't think anyone, apart from the geniuses over at Pixar, could do. That being said, though, Inside Out 2 might just be the best Pixar film in at least 5 years. That excellent concept did not miss a step with this sequel. The embodiments of Riley's emotions are scampering around her mind, exploring this expansive world, the deep recesses of her mind, and whilst it does make for some very fun gags and exciting visuals, it also allows audiences to gain a better understanding of their own mind. Like, I sit there and I think, what are my personality islands? What are my core memories? And with this sequel, that whole notion is explored even more because we start uncovering things like Riley's belief system and what happens when unwanted memories are forced to the back of her mind. The biggest obstacle our characters face this time round is not necessarily a primary antagonist. It's that there are new emotions that are coming in who think they have a brand new way to control Riley and are bulldozing their way through the previous emotions. If the first Inside Out was all about how it's okay to let other emotions other than happiness and joy drive the wheel sometimes, Inside Out 2 is knowing how and when to control them. Hawke lends her voice to anxiety, who is just as frenetically voiced as she is animated. Now, as someone who has had their fair share of struggles with anxiety and continues to do so, This is a phenomenal interpretation as to just how anxiety works. Being able to just explain how anxiety takes over. It clouds every other emotion. It's so loud and overbearing, it drowns everything out. It runs up a series of nearly impossible scenarios that you just can't shake. I'm actually left speechless as to how tapped in and clever this screenplay is. From even small indications, such as fear having the occasional sense of warmth towards anxiety, sadness and embarrassment sharing a kindred understanding of each other, it's a testament to the minds of those at Pixar who are able to tap in to the human psyche and explore it in ways that most animated and family-friendly films just don't even attempt to do so, and be able to translate it in such a way that it's accessible for audiences no matter your age or walk of life. Other new voices come from Edebiri, who pops up as the sprightly Envy, as well as Paul Walter Hauser as Embarrassment, who will likely make your heart melt. Amy Poehler, Phyllis Smith, and Lewis Black return as Joy, Sadness, and Anger, whilst I do believe that Fear and Disgust have actually been recast. I think it was a great idea to spend time with our core emotions, or at least our original emotions, as a unit. The first film, it had them split up, it had them separated. With the sequel, it was nice to see them working as a team together. The film is also seriously funny too. And I don't just mean like a couple of chuckles here or there, I mean full-on belly laughs. Whether it be outrageous puns such as the sarcasm, or an entire animated goofy sequence that takes place within a vault, I'm sure that Inside Out 2 will have even the grumpiest sourpusses cracking a smile. And it should probably go without saying that Inside Out 2 features that trademark exceptional Pixar animation. Bright, vibrant, the world of Riley's mind is as aesthetically rich as it is narratively. And the design of the new characters, particularly Anxiety, and one of the truest depictions that I have ever seen of a panic attack, it's worthy of all the acclaim there is. It was always going to be a tall mountain to climb to even scrape the souls of the first Inside Out, but Inside Out 2 tries mightily hard, featuring a screenplay that I would argue trumps the first, thanks to its ability to transform such complex sensations into informative entertainment. All the voice cast, new and old, are terrific, and just like any good Pixar film, one moment you'll be wiping tears away from laughing so hard, and the next, you'll be wiping them from crying. I'm going to give Inside Out 2 a 9 out of 10. Anyway, guys, those were my thoughts on Inside Out 2. Let me know, have you had a chance to see the film yet? What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Now, as I was watching Inside Out 2, I could see a lot of people having a very personal reaction to the film. It hits deep. So I want to know, what animation is the most personal to you? But that's all the time we have for today. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.